Okay, so this is just another video for my own reference to understand how this whole lock mechanism is working. So when I push down on this lever over here, this is the actual knob that goes up and down. And when you see, when you push this knob over here downwards, it pushes this bottom lever here, which is attached to that spring mechanism over there, and it shoots it down. So if I were to, at the moment the lock is in the up position, which means the lock is open. So if I'm going to push this down, it's going to lock this latch into the locked position, and it's supposed to move with that spring like that, and it's attached over there under in the second level. It's in the second level and of that fitting over there. So the iron part, the aluminium part, is actually stuck over there. And this just goes to show that this engineers that actually designed this item, this lock mechanism, done this intentionally. Why I'm saying they done this intentionally was because, as you can see inside the lock mechanism, there is other metal parts that's designed from metal, the strong sturdy parts. So why is it that they couldn't design these parts out of the same type of metal over here? Does not make sense at all. But yeah, like they say, they make the parts so that they can break, so that they can make money from us people that don't have money to fix locks like this. So this is supposed to go down here. It's connected to a spring under there. That spring goes in there, is connected, and that spring is connected around there, and this part is connected in there. And on the other side of this little arm over here goes all the way under and is connected under here to the spot. So yeah, just so that you know what happens when this one is in the open position now, and it's supposed to be on the second level and connected in there, turning over there like that, and it knocks that iron. Where is this thing knocking against? It's actually not knocking against that iron there. Okay, then this part over here, this is in the open position. I think it's better to keep it in the open position, because otherwise all the springs can shoot. So I'm not going to lock it into lock position, and I'm going to start disassembling this part and this part, because I think this one, these two are the ones that got some grease on it that's connected, holding this part down. Hopefully nothing's going to pop off and break here, and that's why I'm actually trying to make a video so that I can see what is connected where here. I'll kind of put this camera in a way here that I can actually record this whole thing happening here. Let's use this here, like that. I need something to wedge under here to keep this thing from falling down. So I need to find, what can we use over here? Or maybe I can use this car seat over here. Let's check over here. Okay, that's a bit better. So now we're going to say, may Allah granted everything is a success, that everything goes smoothly, and that I don't break anything and put everything back the way it's supposed to be. I think I might need a screwdriver for this. Let me just check here. Does this just slide out? Okay, yes, so this just slides out over here. This part slides out, and this slides out. Well, this was in this position, and it slides into that thing, and this thing, this gear, just goes over here like that, and it slides back in there, but it's against the white thing. This white part was against it, so I'll slide this thing back in here like that, slide it out again. Okay, so that goes in there, but this thing, this lever, was this actually down there? Okay, bismillah, just take this thing out. This was in that position. take that one out. And then you say Bismillah, take this thing out. As you can see over here, guys, you see this was in this position. There you go. You slide this whole thing, this whole 2 gears comes off like that. And then this thing's got a lot of grease on here. So this one is just lying in here. Let me turn this thing around. This is how in one position it was lying. Oh, it looks like that from the other side. It's got that in there and that like that. It was in this position. Okay. So if I turn this thing around, there you go. This is the 2. Let me just zoom out here. You can see over here all the teeth is in here, excluding the things 1. There's 2 teeth that's missing over here, you see. So that's the 2 teeth I'm going to try and make these are the 2 teeth I'm going to try and make a MacGyver with over there. And hopefully, inshallah, it will work and hold tight and secure enough to actually turn this gear, to actually hook onto this gear over here. I'm gonna have to get it in there, but okay, let's try. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna remove this thing nicely, slowly out of this gear. Wait a minute, how do I get this thing out of here? It's stuck in this position. Or you must turn it down. If you turn it down first, then you slide it out. There we go. So if you put it back in, you put it back in that position and you slide it back in. Cool. Okay, so that goes out like that. So that slid in like this position like that. Okay, if you can see, in out that way. So make sure I remember that, because you don't want to try and put this in on the side. It will be confusing and you'll think that you're okay. But anyways, let's put this thing down back over here. So now we've got this gear. Okay, so there we go. The gear's out. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So we will try and fix this now, and bi'idhnillah, this will be I'll try and make it a bit sturdy and see what kind of a MacGyver I can make over here. Okay, I'll chat to you guys a little bit later, but yeah, I'll just connect it back the way it was, and then hopefully everything will work.